Joining us to discuss is Republican Congresswoman Debbie Lesko of Arizona. Congresswoman, good to see you this morning. Can you respond to this bill? How concerning is this?
Well, it's concerning to me, although not a huge surprise, because I serve on both Judiciary Committee that hears immigration policy issues and Homeland Security issues. And it's a head scratcher. I do not understand my Democratic counterparts on this issue. They always seem to prioritize illegal immigrants. Here we are in the middle of a crisis, and what kind of bill do they put forward? Is it one to help healthcare workers? Is it one to help small businesses who now the funding has run out? No, it's a bill to release just about everybody from ICE detention centers. I mean, just let's release them into the public, into the United States, not even send them home. Let's send them into the United States. And, you know, ICE is already trying to be very selective about if there's immigrants that are in detention, that are at high risk for coronavirus. They're releasing them with ankle bracelets, asking them to come back. But let's not have like just everybody and anybody be released into the public. I don't get it, quite frankly.
Well, you know, you saying that, I think about your neighbor in California, Governor Gavin Newsom, giving $100+ million out there to folks, illegal immigrants and such. Your response to that, I imagine you were appalled when you heard that.
It's crazy. Can I just tell you, it's crazy. Because here we are. I have small businesses and U.S. citizens calling our office each and every day. They're hurting. They're out of work. The small business loan program has run out of money, and Democrats block that bill to get more money into the hands of small businesses so they can pay their workers. But they push through a bill, or try to push a bill, that releases illegals into the country, and then Governor from California says, oh, let's give some money that we could have given to U.S. citizens to illegals. I do not understand them. And in Arizona, we're a border state. And so this is a big issue. Illegal immigration is a big issue. Yes, we're compassionate people. All of us are. I care for every human being. But we have to prioritize U.S. citizens in this really troubling times.
Congresswoman, quite frankly, we need some action from Washington. As you mentioned, we've run out of money at this point, and yet Congress is on recess until May 4th. What's being done behind the scenes to set up Congress and the Senate as well to finally come up with a solution? And when's it going to happen?
Well, you have to ask the Senate about that one. I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to authorize more funding for this small business loan program because the money ran out in, 2 weeks? And I was on a conference call with Treasury Secretary Mnuchin at the beginning of the week, and he predicted it was so popular to keep small business employees employed that the money was going to run out. And you know, last week, Senate Democrats blocked it. They're holding out for whatever the heck they want. And in the meantime, every night I see on TV more small business owners saying, hey, great, Congress, get to work. Well, I hope they realize Republicans already support this. It's the Democrats that are blocking it. It's very frustrating.
It is, and it's so frustrating for those employees and those employers, most importantly, out there. Switching topics to these new guidelines, Congresswoman, Trump's guidelines, we saw phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. This is going to look different for every state, every district, I imagine. Your thoughts on that and what that would look like in Arizona?
Well, I think it's great. I think President Trump is doing a really good job. He's trying to balance the health concerns against getting our economy up and running. And I read through it. I think it's a good plan. I listened to our state governor, Doug Ducey, who received it yesterday on a phone call. They're going through all the numbers to see what we can open up here in Arizona. Obviously, we're not as hard hit as New York or New Jersey or Detroit or those type of places. Now, our peak, it's hard to know. Our peak might still be coming here in Arizona, but there's certainly parts of Arizona that can open up. And so that's what I really like about this plan. Let's not just have the whole country shut down forever. I mean, we need to take each state, and then maybe each county in a state, and maybe certain cities in a state that aren't being affected by this, and we need to let people go back to work. We cannot continue like this forever. It's just going to ruin our country if we do.
I know a lot of people are feeling that same way. That's Republican Congresswoman Debbie Lesko of Arizona. Congresswoman, thanks.